let's take a look at 10 of my favorite Marvel comic covers. Hey everyone, Richard here. Like I said, today we're going to be looking at 10 of my favorite Marvel comic covers. There's a tag/challenge video going on right now that Bearded Comic Bros started. It's currently on the Marvel edition, which is why I'm showing this. I've actually learned about it through Kingdom Comics, Tito, who did a DC version, who saw it from TyloxTheMighty, who also did a DC version. So I just figured, why not? I will rip out some books and do that. Very recently, I did another top 10 type-ish cover video. I'll throw it up in the top somewhere. I'm not going to repeat any of the books in that, even though pretty much any of those Marvel books would be in this stack. But for sake of showing something new, I picked 10 different ones. I'm also sticking to sort of traditional Marvel, which means there's not going to be any Star Wars in here. I know Bearded Comic Bro showed some gargoyles in his. I'm sticking to traditional Marvel. I might do a future video with just Star Wars or something like that. I'll probably do a DC one too. Stuff to look forward to, I guess. But yeah, let's just get into it, show some books. And the first book we have Amazing Spider-Man number 33, classic Silver Age. It's really not an early Spider-Man cover if he's not in some sort of turmoil. And I think this one does it the best, honestly. Beautiful, beautiful book. One I always look at when I see it. Always looking to upgrade to a higher grade copy. Yeah, just quintessential Spider-Man. And yeah, I just really like this cover. Alright, next book is another Amazing Spider-Man book, but not featuring Spider-Man on the cover. It is featuring Spider-Gwen, Gwen Stacy. This is Amazing Spider-Man 48, the Ji-Hyung Lee variant. I believe I said that correctly. Sorry if not. But I just really, really like this cover. Her looking at her cell phone, earbuds in. It's a very human look at Gwen Stacy, in my opinion. It's very grounded, even though she's way up in the air on the side of a building. But I just really, really like it. It's a brief moment of the actual person, Gwen Stacy, as opposed to the superhero, Spider-Gwen. So, yeah, really, really like this book. Had to throw that in here. Next we got Black Hat, number 1 variant by Art Germ. I had to throw something Art Germ in here, and the more I thought about it, the more this was the book I wanted to show. Big fan of Black Hat. She's one of the only characters whose books I actually hoard, at least her first appearance. So I just felt this was a good one to show. It is a beautiful, beautiful Art Germ cover. Like, it speaks for itself. Yeah, there's that one. Alright, next book is a Daredevil book. I don't see this book shown very often, which is kind of surprising to me. It's a really cool variant. It's for the 50-year, I believe, anniversary. It's issue 1.5. But it is the homage to Elektra's death. I'm sure you're all familiar with the cover where he's drooped over her tombstone. This is kind of like a, I don't know, maybe the moments before that, or another visit, or whatever. But I just really like this. You just kind of have her, almost like a vector art version of her up here. I just really, really like this cover. And yeah. Next is one I probably have only shown on this channel once, but I really like this cover. Ghost Rider number 1. This is the Western Ghost Rider. And just a really, really cool book. I like the big title card, if you will. Got some cool scenes to the side, and then a big image of him right there. Revolver pointing at the reader. It's just a cool book. Decided to throw it in here. Next up, we got Miss Marvel 16. It is the first cameo Mystique, but that's really not why I'm showing it. I just really, really like this cover. I think the colors pop on it. I just really like the composition of it, all the bubbles, and it's just a really cool cover. And that's what this is about, so I had to show it. Alright, next book. Got an X-23 book. It was very hard to pick only one X-23 cover. I try not to repeat characters too much in this because that gets dull in my opinion. Unless that's specifically what you're doing. But Secret Empire number 1, got X-23 here. I really just like it. She's shushing the reader for what's about to happen, about to mess up some Hydra agents. Just, yeah, really, really cool Unknown Comics variant. Yeah. Alright, next up, we have Sensational SheHulk number 40, the infamous jump rope cover. I did a whole video on this series years ago now. And this book has just always stuck out to me. It's got very bold colors. We got SheHulk in what appears to be a compromised position, Comic Code Authority using as sort of a cover-up. It's just a really, really nice book. So yeah, had to include that one. Only two more. Next one is Spider-Girl number 77. This is Mayday Parker in her black suit. It's kind of, in a way, one of those negative space type covers. But it's just really, really nice. I don't see it shown anywhere near enough. And hard book to get in high grade with this black cover. So very, very cool book. I had to show that one. And the last book on this list, it was shown for a little while in the community, but it kind of, I don't know, people forgot about it. XMen Legacy number 262, just an amazing Mark Brooks Rogue cover. I think it encapsulates Rogue really, really well. She's beat to hell in this cover, but still looks ready to fight. And yeah, really, really like this book. I almost got it signed, but I opted for a different Mark Brooks book, but still. Really, really like this book. And yeah, that is everything for this video. I'll leave all sorts of information in the description, all the channels I mentioned, and what have you. Like I said, probably going to do more of these for different publishers, different themes, if you will. But decided to do this one because Bearded Comic Pro has the challenge issued, and that's fun. So I'm going to tag a few people. We're going to go with 64-page special. Who else? Hazeldan. Oh, All About Comics. Tacoma Comics. If you're watching this, you're tagged. That's basically the point here. If you're watching this, you're tagged. Let's see some top 10 Marvel covers, or top 10 really any covers if you want to. It's just fun. And yeah, that's everything. So I hope you're all doing well out there, and take care.